Nice and cold out here, everybody. I don't know about y'all, but we in the 50s tonight. We is in the 50s down here, man. Just figured I'd come on here and hang out with y'all a little bit. What's up? It's in the 50s right now down here in South Florida. It's a good old night. I just figured I'd come out here for a little bit and go live with y'all, because this some cold ass weather to us down here. Shout out to them boys in the Panhandle, man. Man, I remember being in prison, boy, in the Panhandle, and when it get cold, you gotta wear 4 sets of thermals. You gotta have a thermal top, thermal bottom, 4 sets of them, and a jacket, and still be freezing. And then when it ain't cold, everybody wanna sell their thermals for a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. Because it take up space in your locker, but you gonna need it when that cold front come around again. For real though. What's everybody got going on, man? I don't know what time it is for everybody. But right now it is it's about to be 1 a.m. in the morning down here. It's about to be 1 a.m. Hey, I appreciate that donation. Shout out to Maryland, bro. You already know. It's about to be 1 a.m. down here in Florida, man, where I'm at. Anybody in a different time zone? I'm telling you, boy, when it's cold in the chain gang, you know, it's gotta be, I wanna say 53 degrees. I'm not sure though. 53 degrees or something else. Once it's considered freezing, you're allowed under your blanket. If it ain't considered freezing by law, them police officers do not gotta let you get under your blanket. Your bunks gotta be class A. You gotta be in your blues, blue shirt, blue pants, your Crocs or your boots or your shoes on all day, no matter how cold it is. But when it is one degree below, I wanna say 53, it's considered freezing. They gotta give you a double blanket. And then when they give you a double blanket, you're allowed to be on that blanket, laying on top of your bed being made. No, we don't get, we some years it don't even get cold down here. So right now that we in the 50s, boy, it's kind of cold down here. I'd rather it be cold than hot though, because when it's cold, you can go warm up. Now when you're hot, you know, it take a minute to get cool, you feel me? Shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, man. Like I said, it just feels so good out here. I had to come out here and I'll chop it up with y'all a little piece or whatnot. Damn, it's 19 degrees in Pittsburgh. You know what, man? Like, to be 100 with y'all, I ain't never seen snow in real life. You know, it don't snow down here. So I ain't never, the closest I came to seeing snow is some like event where they put like a pile of it on the ground and let kids run around and play on it. But you know, that ain't nothing but shaved ice. That ain't real snow. Other than that, on TV's the only time I seen snow. I ain't never been in the real snow. But I'm planning on doing a trip though this year though. I might go to Colorado. Might slide up on my dog 1090 up there in Boston. Might go to New Jersey, Pennsylvania. You know, it don't snow down here in Florida. Shout out to Philadelphia, man, and LA. And Australia, man. I fought with Australia heavy. One of my closest dogs in the Marines, he actually went to Australia one time. Appreciate that, Nick. You already know. Shout out to New Hampshire. I got you tomorrow, too, bro. I ain't forget. I actually drank a beer one time that's from Australia. If anyone from here is from Australia watching this, I don't know the name of the beer, but my homeboy sent it to me from the Marines when he was there. All I know is it had like a, I want to say a buck on the front of it, like a deer with, like a deer. It had a deer on it, on the logo. Shout out to New Mexico, man. Boy, it feel nice and breezy out here. I ain't gonna lie, boy, my legs are throbbing right now. I was gonna go put on my KFROG socks. You know, I got my KFROG socks, my merch. I was gonna put them on, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna get all KFROG down right now. Someone said dabbing out for you, KFROG. That real now? I don't dab. I ain't never did one of them, but you know what I'm saying? Handle that. You know, if any of y'all want to hit me up direct, you know, I'm on IG, KFROG_100. Any ideas or anything y'all want to know about prison, you want me to do videos on or anything, you know, y'all could just hit me up there in my inbox. I answer all my messages. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool out here, though. I appreciate that, Michael J. I mean, yeah, I'm glad to get you through some days, you know. I mean, I'm just, you know, I drop my content or whatever, you know, I try to make people happy at the end of the day, you know, they want to hear my experiences. And, you know, more than just speaking on my experiences, you know, I like to put it out there or whatever and show people what's really going on in prison down here. You know what I'm saying? Do not go to prison is the message behind my channel. It's that simple. I can't really break it down more than that, but do not go to prison is the message behind my channel. I just make it look easy and make it look fun. But you know, I don't want the youth to think I'm steering them in the wrong way or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't how I rock. I don't want no one to go to prison. You feel me? Damn, legs are freezing out here, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I hope one day, you know, in my lifetime, that it does snow down here in Florida. It would blow my mind. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be cool to go travel somewhere and go through the snow and see what it's like, but actually being down here where I'm from, come outside and see snow, you know, that would blow my mind. Done been over 100-something years or something, I think, since it snowed down here in Florida. You feel me? I appreciate everybody that you know, that liked the video I did on my little brother or whatnot. I said that last time on my other live, but I truly appreciate it. You know, I had a lot of messages and comments that was on a positive note. And I truly appreciate that, you feel me? Because that was a hard video for me to spit out. I see someone keep saying freestyle, freestyle. Nah, I ain't gonna freestyle. I ain't in the mood for it right now, dog. Hey, appreciate that. You already know the whole goal is to stay free. But yeah, I got some more videos coming or whatnot. As y'all seen on my last video I dropped, hanging out with gang members. My message on that one was basically, you know, wasn't really a message, it was just an example to explain, you know, how I was surrounded by gang members. It can't be prevented. There's no way to prevent yourself from being surrounded by gang members unless you go PC, of course. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's nice and cold out here. They say it's 52 or 53 or something like that. Right now it's nah, it ain't. It's 105 right now. Appreciate that, Aaron. But like I said, it's in the 50s. It's kind of cool out, so I figured I'd come out here and chop it up with y'all a little bit. See, we've been knocking these trolls down left and right, man. Let's get a round of applause. I got 250 people in here, 50 likes. Alright, that's cool. I don't really care about all that. But I want to mention my trophies. Y'all hear me say something about trophies now. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when I say trophies. Just remember that. Remember Frog saying he's got some trophies. I'm gonna show you all my trophies when they get here. Feel me? I try to like let me see. Someone said I missed a super chat. My bad, dog. You already know, bro. Tri-County, baby, man. Shout out to Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach. All we know is rock out. Appreciate that donation too, bro. You know, a lot of them other people that come on here, man, mash that like button or I'm gonna get off. I don't really do that, you feel me? Because to me, I just like hanging out with y'all and chopping it up. So I really don't care if y'all mash that like button or not. It is what it is. It don't make a difference. It just shows that y'all are enjoying it. But, you know. Someone put Charlotte Corrections. Yep, that's where I was at. Hey, and it's crazy too. Look, when you in the chain gang, right? They got on the wall in each cell, there's a heater. Each cell has a heater. You know, that's like the common spot. People get fucking knives knocked off when you know the officers know where they're all at. And it's just a little heater stuck in the wall. But boy, when I was at Charlotte, boy, you know, them heaters, boy, they didn't work. Like straight up. Or when I was at Calhoun in the Panhandle, that's where I was really at for the cold front. Was up there in the Panhandle. I did box bids. I was locked up for the winter and the summer. So I know how the box is both wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you locked up in the box during the winter, you gonna freeze your ass off. That's simple. They turn the little heaters on, them shit don't work like they're supposed to. If you locked up in the box during summer, you gonna sweat your ass off. That's just how it is. That's why I came out skinny. I had all the food in the world back there. Had all the food in the world coming in every week. Every week I had $100 brought to me. Every week. Every camp I was at, I had $100 brought to me while I was in confinement. So I had $100 a week, corner store food, canteen, that I was eating $100 a week while in the box. You would think I would have gained weight from just eating and lay down, but nah. Boy, we're back there sweating. I was sweating off way more than I was actually consuming on them carbs. Any plans to come down to LA soon? I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to LA. I got a couple reasons, you know, but I always wanted to go to LA, man, you know. Just from being a little kid, you know, hearing about LA when I was growing up, you know, I've always really wanted to check out Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying, California, you know what I'm saying, like who wouldn't want to? Any plans to come to the Panhandle? I mean, you know, that's Florida, so it's like, I ain't really got to plan that. That could just happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't really say, yeah, I got plans for this, because it just be happening, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Phoenix, man. Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach, where that at? That's that by Jacksonville? Or nah, I don't really know. I'm thinking of Myrtle Ave, the hood. Shout out to Pittsburgh, man, and South Carolina in the building. I've been to Carolina before, believe it or not. You know, believe it or not, man, I actually went up one of the tallest mountains. I don't remember if it was South Carolina or North Carolina, but I went up to the top of one of these mountains. I literally stayed there for a week in some cabins and went to the tip top of the mountain when I was a little kid. Oh, Myrtle's in South Carolina. Oh, yeah, nah, I never been over that way. I mean, not that I know of. Shout out to Toronto, man. But, you know, when I was younger, every Christmas and Thanksgiving, you know, at the end of the year, it was cold out. It was like this. It felt like a holiday. Around holiday times, when you was a little kid down here, it felt like a holiday. You know, you could wake up and it smelled like Christmas. It was different. But nowadays, it ain't like that no more. And I try to explain it to my kids and let them know, you know, it's totally different now, man. You know, like, than it was when I was littler. You know, when you're locked up, the end of the year is what flies. You have all them holidays coming. Once the beginning of the year is going to drag. But once you get towards the end of the year, once you get in the month 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then the January, it's over with. Like, them shits fly, believe it or not. Right after Thanksgiving, boom, or Halloween, boom, you got Thanksgiving. Then you got Christmas. Then you got New Year's. See, and it just flies. It makes your time go by anywhere you're at. Someone said, Frog, pull up to the Hard Rock, let's gamble. Shit, I can see the Hard Rock from my backyard. You know, I'm right down the street from the Hard Rock. Shout out to Louisiana. Yeah, I've been to Tampa before. I cut through. Am I a poker player? I mean, not really. I want to say I'm a poker player. I know how to play a couple, though. I know how to play Omaha and Texas Hold'em. Them the only two that I know how to play. I stayed away from poker when I was in prison. You know, I'm more of like a dice roller or playing 21, Tonk, Casino, Palace, Spades. You know what I'm saying? Bloody Hearts. Shit like that. So, nah, I'm not really that big of a poker player. But I'll go to the casino and I'll get on that blackjack table. Actually, scratch the blackjack. I'll get on that war table. For those that don't know, anyone watching that likes to play cards, when you go to the casino, man, don't even deal with blackjack. Get on that war table and watch how many more times you win. It's easy. You only got to beat the dealer with one card. Feel me? And then if you don't beat the dealer, I mean, of course you lose. But if y'all match cards, you just got to put up the same amount you just betted on that hand to go to war. If not, you forfeit half of it. So if you put $10 up and you land a 3 and he lands a 3, now you got to put another 10 up to go to war. If not, you got to forfeit 5 of them dollars. See what I'm saying? It's that shit. But you'll win like this. I remember being underage, going to the casino and walking in there when I was young, ain't had no money or nothing. And when I would walk in there with $20 and I would get enough for my cell phone bill and clear it. And that's when I was a jit. When security would escort us out. Hey, appreciate that, Seth. What he said, Frog, you stuck on. Old Jordy's like a little pile of ants. LOL. I'm no longer in the doubt in KFROG business. Keep it rolling. You doing Florida proud. I appreciate that, bro. That's my goal, to keep it rolling. You feel me? You know, I'm trying to carry my channel different than everyone else's. If you haven't noticed, you know, if you watch more than one prison channel, just sit back and observe what I'm saying right now. Just notice all the other prison channels, they sit back and they all ride the same wave. You know, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to stand out. You know, a lot of people say shit because I wipe my nose a lot, but nobody even knows that I've been on over 35 different medications. I've been on sinus medicine since I was 9 years old. Feel me? People don't know that. You know, I be getting a lot of bad mouths about that. Oh, he be rubbing his nose. Oh, he's on perks. He's on this. I've never been the drug type. Yeah, I did Xanax in the chain gang a couple times just to have fun. But on the streets, nah. Never did no perks. None of that. I'm not on that. It's just my nose itches a lot. And that's just what it is, you feel me? Got all these other channels that are sitting there and smoke shit right in front of y'all. You feel me? Nah, I'm not on drugs. Like, you feel me? But, I'm just trying to do my own thing. You feel me? I am doing my own thing. I'm not trying. I am. See what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do what everyone else does. What everyone else does is this is exactly what they do. They get a little interview, you know, they try to build their platform up, and then next thing you know, they do interviews and start interviewing everybody. I mean, I could do that too. You know, I got a lot of people that want me to interview them. Eventually, I'll probably interview people every once in a while, but I'm not just jumping right in the interviews. There's no, I want to do that. You know, my interview I did when I first came out, yeah, it helped me out a little bit, but y'all got to remember, I dropped KFROG TV Volume 1 and Volume 2 and was on the news. You feel me? I had 8,000 subscribers already before I did my interview on 23-1. You feel me? Yeah, it helped me. I'm not saying it didn't, but that ain't where it started. See what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Savannah, Georgia, man. I've been there. I went to to an Irish parade, because I'm Irish. On St. Patrick's Day, I went to the Green River St. Patrick's Day parade in Savannah, Georgia, man. Shout out to Savannah, bro. I've been there, bro. That shit's fun. I've been there. Shout out to New Orleans. I ain't been there yet. Clearwater, Florida in the house. What's happening? Charlotte, North Carolina. To be real, I actually only been to their airport. One time when I was younger and I went to Tennessee, I went to Nashville. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Knoxville. I went to Knoxville, and my layover from Fort Lauderdale Airport, I had to get on there from Fort Lauderdale Airport. 45 minutes later, I was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was at the airport there. Did that like 2-3 times. But I never been there, like, seen it other than the mountain that I went to. I don't know if that's South Carolina or North Carolina. Someone said, when am I coming to Murder? What is it? Murder Copple County. Where's that at? What county is that? What's up, J-Dub? What they do? You gonna be out there tomorrow at the parade or what? You gonna be at Orange Blossom? Nah, I haven't been to Philly, y'all. Roxy's still a big thing in Broward? Not that I know of. I mean, I know before I went to prison, you know, that's how everybody was out here making their money. But since I came home from prison, you know, they done shut down all the doctors, all the places they used to supply the scripts. You know, Broward County Jail was actually housing so many inmates that they wouldn't release on bond, or they wouldn't even let them get out because they were flight risk, because they were coming from up top down here to fill the scripts, because we had the cheapest place to fill your scripts all through Broward. So anytime you come to jail down here for something like that, your ass ain't getting no bond. Like, for real, for real. And that's just what it is. I'm trying to keep up with some comments, but, you know, as y'all see, they go by a little quick. I'm just outside right now because it's nice and cool out. Feel me? I like the feeling, y'all. I like the feeling that I could just come on here and chop it up with people, you know, that my story touches. You know, that I'm glad that the shit that I went through and, you know, the shit that I witnessed and everything, I'm glad it helped some other people, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because there was times in there where I looked at it like, why the fuck, you know, saying like, God damn, like, it would be me. I get set up and come to prison on the house, you know, but it is what it is, you feel me? You know, the whole reason my message is to not go to prison is because, you know, you're gonna see some shit that's gonna fuck your mind up. You're gonna see some shit that it just isn't normal. in the real world, and it's just gonna just flip your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. You'll be put in situations, things that happen. You'll see other things that happen that'll traumatize you in certain ways. You'll be paranoid. You have PTSD when you come home. Different things. You're gonna be jumpy. You're gonna be on your P's and Q's. You're gonna feel like everybody's against you. I'm still that way. I came home from prison and cut off all my homeboys that I used to rock with before the chain gang, because when I was in the chain gang, I seen how much snakes and gorillas and bears and wolves and hyenas was in there. So it made me look at my homeboys some type of way, and it does that. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Them camps are concentrated camps. They're built like they were back in the day, where they would bring, military people, where they bring prisoners of war and try to get them to crack. Some camps are concentrated camps, like Lake Butler. That's built like a concentrated camp. And it's funny, right? Check this out. So, a lot of people know I do my little music or whatnot, right? So when I went to confinement at Charlotte, for like a week or two after that, every time my dorm would go to chow, the captain's office would blare my music. All my dorm would come back from chow and they'd be like, "Frog," and I'll come to the window, "What's up?" They'd be like, "Boy, they playing your music again, boy." Another person, "Frog, boy, they playing your music down there." And they'd always tell them, "Oh, we got your little celebrity." Because y'all got to look at it, man. I got shipped from Charlotte for KFROG TV. KFROG TV Volume 1 and 2 hit the news. A couple people went to confinement behind it or whatever. I looked out for them the whole time they was in there or whatever. But at the same time, I went to confinement in prison for KFROG TV. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing new. Like when I came here, I didn't know it was going to hit the news. But what they did is they thought they were going to try to double jeopardy me. They should have hit me with the time while I was in confinement. They didn't, though. They gave me confinement time and made me ride it all the way out and then ship me. See what I'm saying? We got 360 y'all in here. That's what's up. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. You feel me? Shout out to Australia, man. Yeah, it's 1:20 over here, man. Anybody on here in a different time zone? J-Dub, yeah, I might be there tomorrow. I'm not sure, though. But, it's right there in the hood, so. Shout out to Houston, man. Louisiana. It's 11:21 in Phoenix. Okay, so yeah, that's a different time zone. Hey, you know what's crazy? Is I was locked up in Calhoun, which is down here in Florida. It's in Bluntstown, Florida. Bluntstown. And that put me in a different time zone. Feel me? That's why I thought it was funny when that fat troll made that fake paperwork or whatever. He said that the officer wrote that from Calhoun, but then the officer still works down here part-time at the main jail. So how you gonna be over there with me and the chain gang, you feel me, in Calhoun in a different time zone, but you work part-time down here in Broward at the main jail? Feel me? Like, how that work? On Volume 3, I haven't decided when I'm dropping it yet, but it's already made. I just haven't decided when I'm taking it off of private. I mean, a lot of people are amped up about it. If you've seen Volume 1 or Volume 2, it's basically the same shit. It's prison footage. That's all it is. It ain't nothing like, oh my God. It's just prison footage, fights, twacking and just different things like that. It's just prison stuff. It's about 14 minutes long. Do I shoot dice? Yeah, I used to play dice a little piece. I used to make them in my juvenile program. When I was locked up as a juvenile in a program, we used to make them out of toothpaste and toilet paper. And then you draw the dots on them with the pen and shit like that. You gotta... But yeah, man, like I said, I just figured I'd come out here and hang out with y'all because it's nice and cold for a little bit. I ain't really been going live that much. Hey, appreciate that, Devastator. You already know, man. But yeah, though, man, I just been cooling it. What I do is, you know, the days that it seems like I ain't put no content out, you know, those are actually the days that I make my content. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate that, Jay White, man. Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to Texas, man. I've been getting a lot of support from them on Instagram and all. You know, my Instagram is KFROG_100 for those that don't know. Shout out to Cali, man. I see you. But like I said, for the most part, days that you don't see me put any content out, 9 times out of 10, I'm making content on that day. You know, sometimes I wait a day before I drop the video, or I'll just drop it straight up the day it's made. You know, I don't really have a schedule with it. I just do it. When I feel like, all right, let me get them something else. I know or, you know, I don't want to let them go too long. I like to make y'all happy. You know, that's just how I am. Appreciate that, Devin. You know, I'm not like one of these other clowns that make up stuff for their subscribers, you know, or look at y'all like a bunch of punks or nothing like that. I don't rock like that. I fuck with my subscribers, even if I don't know you, even if I never seen you, heard you, even if you ain't left a comment, even if you never liked it. If you're just someone that watches mine and you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I would never badmouth my subscribers, never set my subscribers up for failure. I would never lead them on and mislead them in some fake ass war stories. That's flawed. And it kind of makes me distance myself from a lot of other channels of people I thought were straight when I first came into the game. When I first was, you know, I viewed everybody had things going on, but then I start seeing, okay, I know that's fake. Okay, I know what he's saying ain't true. Okay, what he's saying is not true, because in another video he said, you know, and I slowly backtrack and keep myself away from everybody. That's just how I am. I'm frog. See what I'm saying? People gotta work together to prosper. No man left behind. Yeah, that's exactly. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know, but the way this YouTube industry set up, everybody's out for themselves. You know, there ain't no limit. There ain't no limit to what can be, you know, succeeded out of YouTube. You know, the limit's high enough for everybody to succeed. But you know, other people got they hands down on top of people that want to rise. They keep pushing people down. You know, that's why I go my own route. Ain't no one gonna hold me down. Ain't no one gonna pull me down when I pass them or anything like that. I just take my own route. Like I said, I'm KFROG. This KFROG TV. How late do I stay up usually? I mean, it depends. Probably like 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. But it's a weekend right now. But 2, 3 in the morning usually, you know. And then I'm up at 6 because I got to bring my kids to school. But for the most part, you know, I live my own. Appreciate that, Devin. Shout out to Orlando, man. There's some hoods out there in Orlando. I'm trying to think right now what it was called. One of them I forgot. But there's a couple of them over there. I know a lot of people, when they think of Orlando, they think of Disney World. Nah, that ain't Orlando, boy. There's some hoods out there. But like I said, I just try to carry myself different. I ain't on that bandwagon. I'm not finna act like someone or do the same thing someone else does just because I see what they're doing's working. I'm gonna make my own way, and that's what I've always been doing. Oh yeah, Moot Boy from the O. What gaming console I play on? I play on PS4. Hey, appreciate that, Chronic. Shout out to Canada, bro. I've always wanted to go to Canada, to be real with you. But I heard I can't go there because I got felonies. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know. Appreciate that, Seth. I always wanted to go to Canada, man. Canada is a place that I literally wanted to go when I was younger. But I heard I can't, you know, if you're a felon, you can't go there. Do I know any white GDs? Yeah, of course. Of course, there was a bunch at Charlotte. There's a bunch out here in my hood. Someone said I give them hope. I appreciate that. You know, I looked on my analytics, man, and a lot of my you know, a lot of my watch time, like people that I get a lot of views from, are from people that are like 21, and then it goes up to like 34, 35. That's my, you know, so I know for a fact that I got some, you know, jitterbugs on there watching and stuff like that. People that, you know, are probably going from juvenile programs that are about to, you know, catching their first charge and everything like that. So I like that my crowd, you know, looks at it like I'm putting out a positive message, because that's the whole meaning behind my channel. You know, at times I may brag about the chain gang and tell them, but really I'm just telling y'all my stories, you know what I'm saying? I don't fantasize it. I don't talk about it like it's cool. I let y'all know how I made it cool when I was there. Feel me? Do I know who rolls deep in Jacksonville jail? No pen? I mean, I know Jacksonville, you got the cutthroats out there. Someone said, have I ever thought about talking at schools? Nah, I haven't. But to be real, I'm really, I was planning this. I really want to do like a giveaway. Like in my neighborhood where I'm from, I really want to like buy the whole school book bags, pens, notepads, and all that, and I want to go there or whatever. Maybe I'll do a video when I do it to show y'all that my exact elementary school where I'm from, where I went, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Michael. Shout out to Cali. You know, it's just you know, I be wanting to do little things like that, but you know, when you're a criminal, you know, there's a lot of pedestals you got to go through in order to make something happen like that. You know, walk into the principal's office, asking to speak with them about setting up a fundraiser thing to where I can do a giveaway and all this stuff and give everybody, you know, when you're a felon and you're all tatted up, they're looking at you like you're crazy. See what I'm saying? What's up, Sean Kelly? I think I've seen it a couple times. What's up, Frog? Shout out to the 505. Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to Sheridan Elementary. That real now. Sheridan Elementary, that's somewhere over there in Hollywood, ain't it? Shout out to Griffin Park. Someone said, how can we meet you, bro? I mean, I'm down to meet up with people, you know, that's the person I am, you know. The whole world knows where I'm from. I'm from Davie, Florida. You know, I'm from the east side to be exact. I'm from east side Davie, you know, which it's only like 10 streets. It's not that big. It's like 5 this way and like 4 or 5 that way with one big square. So, you know, people hit me up on Instagram, KFROG_100, you know, and anytime you're over here in my area, you know, hit me up. You already know, Chronic. Tell them again, bro, straight up. If y'all ain't get that merch yet, man, y'all go check out that new merch I just dropped for them trolls called Suck It On Soft. You feel me? And you know, the reason that I don't go live with y'all so much, it isn't that like, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time. And nah, that just be an excuse. If I were to tell y'all any reason why I don't go live, that's just an excuse. But to be 100, I'm just one of them paranoid people. You know, I just don't, there's times where I'm like, nah, I don't feel like going live. That's just how I am. You know, I'm just, like I said, you know, that's from being in the chain gang or whatever. You know, I'm used to hiding when I'm texting on my cell phone. Feel me? Shout out to Australia. Shout out to Canada, man. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. I've been to Ohio one time too. I went to Kentucky. I had went to Kentucky. You know, for those that don't know, I found where my dad was actually buried and everything while I was gone. You know, the person that played a part in, killing my dad or whatever, they actually sent his ashes or whatever, and I found him in Kentucky, in Greenup, Kentucky to be exact. And I always made it my goal when I got out of prison was to be in Kentucky on my dad's first birthday of me getting out, and I went all the way up there to Kentucky. I found him in Greenup, Kentucky in a gravesite. I stopped and ate at the original house of KFC where Colonel Sanders really made the chicken at. Took a tour through his bedroom and his kitchen and all that. And then I went to Ohio after that because I was up there. Hey, appreciate that, Smasher Griller. You already know, man. Broward County shit. 954 in the highs. '68th and Sheridan. I know where that's at. 68th and Sheridan. That's right there. If you keep taking it, it leads to Flippers. I know people over there. Oh yeah, shout out to Las Vegas. You know, everybody's always wanted to go to Vegas, the city that never sleeps. But I'm gonna be real, my hood ain't glowing and everything like that, but my hood, my neighborhood is a city that never sleeps. You know what I'm saying? Someone said they in Sunrise, it's cold right now. I know that's right. I got the same weather as you. Boy, we in the 50s right now. That's why I'm out here. That's the whole reason that made me go live. I'm like, man, it does feel kind of good out here. Shout out to Dayton, Ohio, and Chicago, and Oklahoma. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably looking at it like, oh, the 50s ain't cold, man. It is when you're from South Florida. This the coldest it's gonna get. It ain't been this cold out since I've been out of prison. Hey, man, hold on. Hey, shout out to your homeboy, man. What is it? Diney R. Yeah, man, you know, like I said, I didn't think that video on my little brother, you know, was gonna touch that many people, man. And you know, the hardest part, man, you know, it took a lot of pride, man, for me to put that video out there, man. You know, due to the fact that, you know, it was a hurtful situation, man. And y'all seen how it made me feel in the video. So, you know, I had so many different people running their mouth, and you know, I posted a picture on my community, me and my little brother first, just to see how people were gonna bite on it or whatever. Bunch of people running their mouth about me, running their mouth about my little brother, and I still, you know, put my pride to the side, and I still put the video out there or whatever so people could hear it, you know what I'm saying? And it took a lot of me to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at the same time, it made me look some type of way that I'm really not all the time. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everyone that had literally, you know, a lot of people wrote me and started telling me about their loved ones and made them want to recuperate with their family they never spoke to in a while. You know, stuff like that. So I appreciate everyone, man, that liked that video. Appreciate that, Sean. It's all right. Go get tatted. Shout out to 1090, man. East side. I know 1090 in here. I'm dog ready to get rid of some trolls, but I don't really have no haters in here. You know, nothing but love on this live. Appreciate that. Devin, yeah, I know. I've been wanting to do some cooking videos or whatever, but I just, I haven't really gotten around to it or whatever. I like that I got a lot more, you know, thankful subscribers than, haters and people just running their mouth. Because when I first started, man, it was the opposite than it is right now. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of that came with the individuals who tried to like come into my life and come into my channel, and start, antagonizing and stuff like this because that was their loyal fans. So a lot of them, but after I cleared that shit up with the broom, once I, swept it up a little bit, now, you know what I'm saying, the ones that did come from them flaw ass channels and them flaw individuals, they were rocking with some fake shit from the get-go. But yeah, man, I only fought with solid individuals, man. Like this YouTube stuff, it showed me a lot. It showed me who was real, who was fake. It showed me, I already been peeped the fake individuals, but it actually exposed some other people's hands and stuff like that. And I just stay on my own lane, you feel me? I chop it up with 1090 on the phone every fuck day. Me and him are on the phone 24/7 almost. But other than that, I distance myself. Because if you surround yourself around some fake negative shit, people gonna look at you like you fake and negative. Or like your channel supports that. Or your movement is about that. Nah. So I try to... And everybody that I done shut down and got rid of or whatever, they came at me first. Shout out to Grant Park, man, in Phoenix, Arizona. Someone said eat some chicken. Shit. It ain't Tuesday. Shout out to Houston, Texas, man. And Atlanta. Shout out to Smart. Hey, I've been to Atlanta a couple times, too. I went over there where Gucci Man's from. I had to slide over there to where Gucci's from. See the little hood he was in. Zone 6. Went over there. I went to the 2 Chainz, the little pink trap house. I went over that way. I went to, in Atlanta, I actually went to a place, a Gold's in downtown Atlanta for grills. It was called JJ's or DD's. It was either JJ's or DD's. It's downtown Atlanta. And I walked up in there or whatever. Hey, shout out to Hazel Green, Alabama, man. Free Flacco and Sammy, man. You already know. Dude must be a hater. Shout out to the Waffle House. Where 1090 at? 1090 hit him over the head. That was just some dumb shit. Where they do that at? That boy said free Mike Hunt. Shout out to Baltimore, man. But like I said, man, I come on here. I try to do some different shit. That's why me and my dog 1090 winning. Because we separate ourselves. We ain't running together as no squads. Like everyone else is trying to follow what the next man's doing. We don't do that. We literally just... Feel me? We literally just do our own shit. You get what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Vlad. But we do our own shit, man. I want to see them likes run up if y'all want to see that podcast with me and 1090, man. Y'all mash that like button if you're ready for that podcast. Feel me? We gotta see who truly want that podcast or whatnot, man. Feel me? Well, you know what it is you know, at the end of the day, people turn salty, man. People start hating. They start hating for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? They can have their own plate and they still want to eat off yours. You know, and at the end of the day, man, that shit, there's rules and regulations to the game, you feel me? So even if it ain't, you know, like the same game, it's still rules and regulations to the code and to the street. See what I'm saying? But alright, man, look, it looks like I've been on here already for y'all. I've been on here an hour or whatnot. 1090 tried to get me, dawg. Why you try me like that? Boy, I'm about to fire your ass up, boy. Don't make me get on you, bruh. Don't make me do this. Not on here. Don't make me get on you. Remember, I already had everyone rolling on Instagram when I told him you look like Kane when he came out the mask. In WWF. Someone said make a TikTok channel. I ain't gonna lie, I already got a TikTok channel. I just don't be on there like that. I posted like 10 little videos or whatever, just to try it out or whatever. Like there were little clips of my videos that are on YouTube. Shout out to Australia, man. San Antonio. Shit, you put the dude's name, bro. I shouted him out, bro. I thought that was one of your peoples, bro. How you gonna say you got me, bro? See, see what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know who. I can't shout out none of your dogs now. I can't shout out none of your dogs now, bro. You feel me? Hey, shout out to Gainesville, man. I was locked up with a couple people from Gainesville too. My dog Ballhead. He was facing an elbow. Well, he was actually locked up for an elbow, and after like 7 years, they came and picked him up and brought him back to the county to give his time back. He was innocent. Someone said Cartman when the new season start. Y'all know that's a hater. Let's get him out of here, man. Y'all seen that field goal kick? What y'all thought? Cause I'm chubby, I can't. Yeah, I kick him out of here, man. You already know, free Mike Hawk. Appreciate that donation. But yeah, man, like I said, man, y'all just bear with me. This content coming. Me and 1090 got a trick up our sleeve. We literally plotting. We literally got some shit coming. Tell them 1090. We got that shit coming that ain't on no channel, that no channels has ever done before. Straight up. We're gonna change the game. We're gonna change the game with this one, folks. Get her done. Got her dead. Yeah, that part. Hey, shout out to Palm Beach, man. I appreciate that donation, man. Don't make me get country on y'all and pull my hat down. Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Yeah, you feel me? But anyways, though, man, I hope y'all, you know, like the live or whatnot. We're just vibing a little piece tonight. A lot more positive than there is, you know, negativity, which is a good thing. It's only a matter of time until I get rid of all the fake ones, all the problems. You know, y'all can follow me on Instagram, KFROG_100. And I actually said this on my story today. You come on my page with that negativity or dissing anybody that I give a shout out to or anything like that, you get blocked off the rip. We're getting rid of this negative shit. It's gonna be straight positivity from here on out. But if they come for me, you best believe I'm finna get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. You feel me? But alright, man, y'all go ahead and mash that like button one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. See if we can call this one a night. Y'all tune in for that footage that I'm gonna be dropping. I got a couple videos already, like, you know, made. I'm just waiting to put them out there and shit like that. But in the meantime, y'all have a good night. If you down here from where I'm from, y'all better cover up the night, because it's gonna be a cold one. You feel me? And shout out to everybody that was rocking with me and everyone that still is. You feel me? To all them trolls, you already know what we tell them. I ain't gotta say it. Just go buy the shirt. You feel me? It's over with. Fuck with me, Frog.